Hey, welcome back to the home of Original Sports Perspective. From our cast to yours, this is your host, Jermaine Lockett. Hey, thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming back. Hey, those of y'all who stuck with me yesterday through the long game that was ugly as sin. Oh my goodness, it's about as ugly as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. It was crazy. It was a full-on nightmare. Like, are we getting out of here? Are we getting out of Chicago? It looks like we're getting out of Chicago. Oh no, Andy Dalton's coming back, and he comes in and gives us a nightmare from the Bengals all over again. I thought for sure that the Bengals was on the field again, and it was 4th and 12. And then I thought for sure Tyler Boyd was on the field because what happened? Baltimore blows another coverage. Anyway, we'll get into that in just a second. I am so happy that we got the W. Big ups to Tyler Huntley for stepping in for Lamar. Dude definitely killed it. Very excited to see that the Ravens brought home that W that we so needed. I normally would have did my post-game show this morning, but I was exhausted. It was a long game. I sit here and put all the energy out for 2.5 hours. I needed to go ahead and rest and spend some family time. So we come back. We're going to do the accountability tracker. Excuse me. I'm over here burping on the scene. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about the accountability tracker, and then we'll get into some post-game thoughts here. So, I like to hold myself accountable. Can the Ravens beat the zero blitz? Well, it didn't happen as much as we thought was going to happen, but there were a lot of sacks. Tyler Huntley, he was sacked a great deal yesterday. We're talking about 6 different sacks, and we thought it was going to be Lamar getting those sacks, but he ended up catching the same sacks. The Bears definitely came up with a game plan to keep him under pressure, even though Mac was not in the game. Crazy, right? Hey, what's up, Macri? What's going on, man? I'm glad you're in here. What's happening? Thanks for coming through. We'll talk it up in just a second here. I'm just doing this accountability tracker. So, of course, I was wrong on this here as far as the Ravens beating the zero blitz. They just can beat blitzes in general. So we'll just go ahead and say that I was wrong as far as being able to beat the blitz. Our next one was can the Ravens stop the big play? Well, y'all saw it. We all said, look, for some reason, when it comes to screen passes, the whole team just goes to trash. And they're like, oops. My bad, y'all. Hey, you get him. You got him right now. You don't have him. Oh, I guess none of us have him down the field. Screen passes are just not our thing. We cannot seem to hold it down when it comes to screen pass. They really need to drill down on how to stop a screen pass. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible for Baltimore to constantly getting beat down by one particular play. And then, of course, there's the big shot. Big shot plays and screen passes. We've seen it against the Bengals. We've seen it against the Vikings. There are other teams out there who are game planning this now. This is going into the weekly game plan. Hey, we're going to get a guaranteed touchdown, and Baltimore will give up the cookies if we put a screen pass out there because they just don't know how to defend it. They're just looking at Wink like, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, man. He did a screen again. He's gone. Oh, okay. All right, we just messed that up. Yeah, it's good times. Good times had by y'all. So can the Ravens stop the big play? That's a no. We figured that out already. Another question we had before we get so these aren't even accountability tracker questions here. These are just simple questions we had before the game started here. Will the run game get back to the 2019-2020 form with Bell gone? No, but the run game saved the day. Thank you, Freeman, for getting that touchdown off of that dive, after the draw, excuse me. Glad we took that route. Glad we got the W on that piece there. Moving into Tyson Williams, his escape from Harb's doghouse. He is still in the doghouse. I don't know if he's getting 3 hots in a cot or not. It might be down to 2. You know how Harb's goes. He might be having them on cheese and crackers or something like that. It could get ugly. Y'all pray for Tyson Williams. It is not looking good for this guy right now. Next, the predictions. Here we are. Prediction. Rashad finally gets his touchdown. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on. He just can't sniff the end zone. Okay, can't sniff it out. It's just not there for him right now. So I'm going to go ahead and say I was wrong on that one. So what else we got here for my next prediction? Let's see. The Ravens, they give up a big shot play, 50 yards to Mooney. All right, what did I say? They're going to give up a shot play. They gave up a shot play on a screen pass to Mooney. So I'm claiming my tickets on that. I'm claiming my ducats. I was absolutely 100% right on that. What's going on? Hey, I'm glad y'all here. It's two of y'all, but hey, we hear y'all. So let's get it. So prediction number 2, Ravens give up big shot play. Not only they gave up one, they gave up 2 shot plays. And one of them was because of their fourth and long play. They just ended up biting, and it was the double move was made. You know what? I know he's like the 5th string corner, and I know we're going to give everybody equally crap, and y'all going to blame Wink, and somebody's going to say, hey, let's fire everybody. We ain't firing nobody. Let's just get it out there, get it out of your system. Y'all can talk about who you want to fire all day long. Nobody is getting fired because of yesterday's performance. Not Wink, not G-Row. Everybody's staying around because Harbaugh's got his squad. They're going to learn from this. They're going to be better from this. At least that's what we're hoping. That is the hope, is that Baltimore gets better because of this. So my hope is that, hey, Baltimore learns from giving up big plays and learns to actually lock down the screen pass, because apparently it is the kryptonite for the Ravens. Deep shots and deep passes, deep shots and screen passes. We constantly give up the cookies. I don't know what's going on. Next, Lamar gets sacked at least twice. So, of course, these were predictions prior to the game starting, and I thought Lamar was going to be healthy. So these are predictions. So, of course, if this was Lamar in there, then I would have been right. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm wrong, because Lamar didn't get he didn't get sacked at least twice because he wasn't even on the field. So I'm going to go ahead and claim being wrong because I couldn't even get the starting roster right. I'll claim being wrong on that one. So as far as the W's, there's the rights and the wrongs here. All right, so as far as being right and wrong, we're going to tally this up. So we go back up here. What did I say? Tyson Williams escapes the doghouse. Actually, that wasn't a prediction. Here we go. Prediction number 1, he gets his touchdown. No, he did not get his touchdown. So I am 0-1 so far. Next, prediction number 2, getting up the shot play of 50 yards to Mooney. Yes, so I was actually right on that. So I'm claiming that one because, Baltimore gave up the cookies more than once. And thank you, Andy Dalton, for giving us nightmares. Once again, I thought you were out of our lives. I thought it was over. You just keep coming back like that crazy ex-girlfriend. What is wrong with you? Number 3, Lamar gets sacked at least twice. I'm going to go ahead and claim that I was wrong, even though my guy Huntley got sacked at least 3 times in that. So I'm going to go ahead and say I was wrong on that. So I am 1-2 right now. Prediction number 4. Going a little fast because, it's Monday Night Football. I want y'all to be able to get back to y'all's life. I'm going to do me, y'all do you, and we're just going to have a good time. Anyway, prediction number 4. Ravens defense actually comes down with a pick, with an interception, folks. Did we do it? No. No. There were pass defenses. There were plays where we should have been able to pick an interception off. I think Chuck Clark should have came down with at least 2 picks based off of tip passes or him just being out of position. I thought for sure that we were going to actually get that pick. So I actually was wrong on this one. So I am 1-3. This is not looking good, folks. Not looking good for me right now as far as my prediction. Y'all might have to not go to Vegas with me because obviously I cannot get my life together when it comes to these predictions. We could have had a pick, got a forced fumble. That was cool. I think we got the turnover on that. That was a beautiful thing. And then Williams stays in Harb's doghouse versus the Bears. So I mentioned this earlier, but yes, he is still in there. He's getting 2 hots in the cot. Maybe 1 hot. It might be just cheese and crackers. Might not even be hot. It's probably just the cot. But we ain't seen Williams. If y'all seen him, Harbaugh's probably doing some human trafficking or something like that because I ain't seen the guy. Ain't nobody seen the guy in a hot minute. I feel bad for him. He really needs to get out of that doghouse because, once you get in there, you stay there. Chris McAllister is still in the basement somewhere under some cardboard boxes in John Harbaugh's doghouse. We know Williams ain't getting out of there no time soon. They might as well go ahead and figure out how to mess his pinky up and put him on IR for the rest of the year because they're not going to use the dude, even though we desperately need a running back. There is a serious problem there with pride when it comes to that organization, and that's why ain't nobody getting fired. That is why this guy's still in the doghouse, and that's why things probably not going to change. Look, if you want the Ravens to avoid you want to beat the Ravens, just go ahead and put the screen passes out there and actually talk about Williams, because that's how you're going to end up losing the game, because Harbaugh is going to be completely on another level when it comes to putting people in his doghouse and then just not having plays to stop the screen pass. So good times. Y'all excuse all the noise. It's got a little craziness going on back there. Let's see what the comments are here. All right, man. So what's good, man? What's going on, Hassan? Am I going to the game against the Browns? No, I'm going to be in the most magical place on earth. I will be in Disneyland. Yeah, excuse me for just 1 second here. I still have to wrap the show up, but I'm going to say hello to the family for just a second. Okay, we said hey. They said hey. It was good. The Ravens game against the Browns. Oh, I would love to. I would love to be there, but we will be in Disney World down in Florida. I'll be closer to Ingraven. Maybe I can get him to come out to the park. Maybe we'll meet officially for the first time or something. That would be awesome. But yeah, we're going down to Disney World. I'll be able to watch the game. Can't stream the game this time. You know, I had so much fun. The only reason I streamed is because Ingraven wasn't streaming. He was just unavailable that day. But now I'll be out in Disney World hanging out with the family that day, having a good time. But I'll be watching, and I'll make sure I put my comments together. We'll make sure we do a show for us, the pregame show, or at least a prediction show in that manner, to make sure that we have that show going. Did you know Trace is with the Cardinals now? How did Trace get to he was here, Trace McSorley? No, there's no way he's with the Cardinals. The dude just was out on the field yesterday. What you talking about, man? What you talking about, bro? All right, son. How's it going?
Wait, Dad, did you send me
This is not a live stream, or this is not the live stream for tonight or whatever. So my son thinks I should go ahead and stream tonight. What do you guys think? I think maybe we should. I'm not really, I'm really not up for streaming tonight. But y'all want me to stream? We can stream tonight. We can talk about Tom Brady and how we want the Giants to cave his chest in tonight. That would be lovely. But yes, he said it happened today. He went today, so they cut him for the team, and the dude just gets signed by the Cardinals that quickly.
Intro.
Okay, my son has an intro. We'll jump into that later on tonight and see if so I might actually be streaming. Y'all just stand by. I might come down to us streaming tonight to have some fun with it. But of course, you still got bedtime at school and stuff, so you ain't gonna be on there for the whole show. It happened today. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe he went to the Cardinals.
Tomorrow's just a fun day.
Dude, wait for a minute.
Okay.
So we gotta look at this. I gotta look this up for myself here, man. They just shipped him off just like that. He's an American football quarterback for the Cardinals, signing Trace McSorley off the practice squad. Wow, man, that is amazing. Well, I wish him the best. I hope he gets an opportunity down there to shine. Trace came forward and he did his thing against the Steelers. They would get a touchdown to Hollywood Brown. He has some talent. He just got to put it all together. And honestly, with the way things were looking against the Bears yesterday, I think people were clamoring or like some little rumbling saying, hey, we need to get Trace McSorley on the scene because maybe everybody wasn't believing in Huntley. But then all of a sudden, him and Sammy Watkins just kind of got it together at the end, led the drive, got the W. Thank you, Huntley, for stepping in for Lamar. That was great. And shout out to Lamar. We saw him on the plane. I don't know if you looked at the Instagram. The guy was kind of just balled up saying, hey, you know what, go flock, because he was hurting pretty bad. I heard he's feeling better today. So it'd be nice to see him back on the field against the Browns to do what he normally does to the Browns. I need him to go ahead and put that ass back on his chest and go back to work. Would be lovely. So the Cardinals, they signed him to the active roster. You think he's going to start this Sunday? Because I'd like to see them do an install and get this guy in there. That would be sweet. Did I get all my predictions down? Okay. The other one was the prediction of no. As far as not putting a final prediction on the score, we did not put that final prediction because I did not want to be about any drama and losing a game that we should win. That was a game that we definitely should have won yesterday. And I think the defense, they had plays that they gave up. Like I said, those small plays that were shot plays, but they ended up stepping up in the end. So you got to get a Ravens defense some props to say, hey, look, y'all messed up on the screen pass and one shot play. But outside of those two plays, this was a pretty solid defensive game. Bowser came through with the 2 sacks. And like I said, I still think Wink should keep his job. Yes, there was a mental lapse when there was a 4th and long, and should he have been more of a zone coverage versus it looked like man on man, 0 up top. And of course, our guy gets beat on the double move. Was it a bad decision? Yes. Should somebody get fired behind it? No. No, I'm going to go ahead and say no. Because I believe in Wink. I believe all the blitz packages that he brings to the table. I think they're phenomenal. I believe you got to get this guy an opportunity to get us down the stretch, to pull it together, to change mid-course when we got 7 hard, tough games left. For somebody else to come in and try to install a defense that works for this team, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Say, what's the comments here? Y'all got any new comments? Nope, not right now. So y'all got any comments? Of course, let me know. My thoughts on the game. Ultimately, we constantly playing down to the level of competition. It is what it is. We constantly see competition, and we just say, what, let's just move our performance down to it. How else can I explain this? We go and play the Chiefs at a big time level. We come up, we step all the way up for the Chiefs, and then we turn it all the way down for the Dolphins, and we turn it way even further down for the Bears. Ravens got to get in sync, has to get their stuff together this weekend against the Browns, because even though Baker is slightly injured, he's still going to come out there and he's got great targets. They have an amazing ground game. It doesn't even matter if it's the 3rd string running back. You have to know that the Browns going to come out there and play. Their defense is straight. They may be terrible, but they still managed to bring it to the Lions and get a W out of it. The Lions are still 0-9-1. I'm surprised ain't nobody getting fired over there. Yeah, somebody getting fired. It needs to be Mr. Campbell over there. He definitely should be fired. I don't understand what is going on, how you keep a job if you lose 9 games straight. Baltimore ain't lost that many games. So keep these guys in the job. Keep the continuity going. And, get Bateman more reps. Get him more – actually get him his touchdown. He still ain't got his touchdown this year. So, yeah, that's a huge problem that my man ain't got his touchdown. Sorry, this dude keeps just peeping in the scene. It's a character, whatever. Apparently he's related to me or something. I don't know. But that's my son Cameron. In case y'all know who this little guy is, he pops up here and there. Cool little cat. But like I said, this is the Couch Rider Report, home of original sports perspective from our couch to yours. So of course, if I'm doing stuff from the couch, there might be little people popping up if I'm doing things straight from the couch. Hey, I see 10 people in the room. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, smack the bell so you know when it's going down. Hey, I got to get going. I owe people some family time. Got to do some folding clothes and all this good stuff. But I will do my pregame Browns thoughts probably sometime later on this week. I'm thinking let's see here, Tuesday or Wednesday. I can probably do a show in the morning. But I definitely want y'all to continue to stick around. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and the bell. I'll make sure I'll bring up the green screen. We'll have some fun with it. If you want, like I said, we might do a live stream tonight because I think he's got his own personal scripts. And we're going to see how this thing goes. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure you continue to pass the show on to your friends. We about to go to Disneyland. If you want this guy to get some extra toys or something like that from Disneyland, the Cash App is down there on the description, on the little ticker right there to come through. You see it. Go ahead and make that donation. Passing the collection plate for the first time because usually I don't hustle, but this dude wants some snacks and stuff, and I'll try and get a little extra cheese up under it. Anyway, y'all take care. I got to get rolling. Have a great evening. I hope y'all enjoy the game. Go Giants just for the night, right? See you.